Hi, everyone, and happy Easter weekend. Good Friday to those who are celebrating, and just thinking about you and making sure that I acknowledge you. So, thank you for being here. We are day. What day are we today? I forgot. Day 10. We are day 10 of our 30-day gratitude and success challenge. And so I hope you've been following and following along. If you've been able to join me a few times, I'm grateful and happy you were able to do that. And if this is the first time, welcome. And so in case you've not been following me and you're wondering, what am I doing? I am doing, for the month of April, a 30-day challenge just to inspire us, to motivate us, to help us realize that in the midst of all the chaos and pandemic and the crisis we're in, there are still things that we can be grateful for. And sometimes those things can be tiny, sometimes it could be humongous. And so there's a lot to think about and to consider. So I want to start with my gratitude. So every night in April, I will be sharing with you my gratitude, and then I will be also posting them on my YouTube channel. And so I'm almost ready to share another place where you can listen to them and participate and share your own challenge and your own gratitude and your own successes. So it's been a long day, and I'm glad it was a good day. It was a really good day, and I'm pleased. We had half of the day off, my husband and I. I had some work to do this morning. So if you were on the Zoom, if you knew about my Zoom, I know of a few people who joined, but if you knew about my Zoom, it was a good call. So what am I grateful for today? Well, one of the things that I'm grateful for is the time I get to spend with friends on calls. We had a Zoom, like I said, we had a Zoom this morning, and we hung out with some friends on our Zoom, and we laughed, and it feels good sometimes to just sit and laugh and enjoy our time together. And and I also am very grateful for those who came and shared their story. I feel very honored that people are willing to share their stories about what's going on. It's something very important to take care of when someone shares their story. I never take it lightly. For me, when someone shares their story, especially if it's a painful story about stepfamilies and the chaos and everything that they went through, I feel like it's a very fragile flower or a very fragile being, and it needs to be taken care of and protected. That's how I see it. And so it's almost I feel like it's an honor that someone gave that to me. So I'm very grateful for that. The other thing I'm very grateful is that my niece is about to have a baby in Canada. And it's a very scary time. Just like here, the hospitals are overwhelmed with a coronavirus, and so the precautions are extremely high. And so I just heard about an hour ago that They finally let her come in. She was past her due date. They tried to induce her. Nothing was moving. And during all this time, her husband couldn't be with her when she had to go to the hospital and see the doctor, which is so hard for dad to not be there with mom while you're having a baby, right? You're having a baby together. So the idea was, until she had a room and that she was dilated 5 or 6 centimeters, they wouldn't allow her or him into the hospital. So now they're about to have a baby, and I am so excited. And so I'm very thankful that I have people that share that great news, and I'm very grateful for the hospital staff and the people that are working, making sure that my niece and my new grandnephew, he's a boy, so they know. So it's pretty exciting, and so I'm very excited about that. And then the other thing I'm grateful for is family, right? Family is very important in that, we can depend on one another without having to ask anything. And so, they're there for you. They let you know what's going on, And so, yeah, family is big. Is it perfect? No, I don't have a perfect family. Far from it. But I do appreciate the family that I have that take the time to reach out and say hi and checking up and seeing how I'm doing. Perfect families don't exist. I don't care who it is, where they are. There's always going to be a glitch. And so that's okay. It's what you do with it that makes it important. So those are the things that I am very grateful for. And now my successes. Excuse me. You're catching me yawning. Oh my gosh. This is so silly. Anyway, so one of the successes for today was my Zoom call. Like I said in my gratitude, I'm very grateful for the people there. So yes, I'm glad we did the Zoom call. So that's one of my successes for today. The other thing that I want to acknowledge to be successful is having spent time with my husband. We both worked around the house. We did some yard work for as long as it was not too cold. So that was good. So we got to spend time together. And then the third thing that I am grateful for is my soon-to-be garden. So my seeds are planted. I have some sprouts about this long. So it's very exciting. And then, so I will be showing you what my garden looks like in a month, I guess. Who knows? So, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this challenge with me. And I would love to see and hear what you're grateful for and what are some of your successes. All right. So enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you tomorrow. And if I don't see you, have a happy Easter weekend. Bye.